Namaste, soul siblings. Super happy morning, super happy Tuesday. Today is the day that we embrace our ability, our divine gift of free will and willpower. Free will, the ability to choose, to generate change, to make things different, to create new things, perhaps that have never existed. And willpower, it is the superpower that we have to exercise our choice. How beautiful these gifts. So, before entering to our practice, I would like to share two things with you today. I love mantra. Mantra is a technique, yogic technique of repetition of some chants or phrases or empowering thoughts, let's say, that we can use to set up our energies inside, our train of thought, our openness of heart, our readiness to take on life. So one mantra that I love to repeat, and I repeat it many times during the day, is this one. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. I love this mantra. The meaning is this: may all beings be happy and free. And may my thoughts, words, and actions in my own life contribute in some way to that freedom and that happiness for all. How nice! I love this mantra, and I wish for you freedom and happiness, whatever your situations and circumstances. So perhaps you want to use it too. Today is a beautiful day to do this mantra, any mantra actually. And the other tool that I wanted to share with you today is called the Course in Miracles. I don't know if you have heard about it. It is a book with 3 sections: a text, a workbook for students, and a text for teachers. People also, once they study this course, they want to share it with others, so there's a section also for it. Look for it. It's called, once again, A Course in Miracles. Look for the original version. Do your research on YouTube and check it out. The original version is by the Foundation of Inner Peace. So check it out on your Google. And I use an app, and I particularly recommend to do the workbook for students, because there is where the action, where the philosophy becomes action in our lives. They tell you they have 365 lessons, one for every day of the year, and every single day they tell you exactly what to do, what practice to do, and these practices are very short, many of them under a minute, some of them 1 minute, some of them 3 minutes, 5 minutes. So you don't have to actually dedicate so much time to it, but it is the consistency over time that allows you to generate very beautiful change in your life. A lesson that I have been doing for a while is lesson number 30, that says, God is in everything I see. Let me... God is in my mind because God is in everything that I see. No, God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. I'm sorry. God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. So this is related to our first practice, which is called life appreciation, where we aim to see the presence of the divine in everything. Physical, not physical, whatever is tangible to see with the eyes and whatever is not available to be seen with the eyes. For instance, the air that you breathe, you cannot see it, you cannot touch it, but you breathe it and it sustains your well-being. So physical things, non-physical things, seen, unseen things, does not matter. We seek for the presence of the divine in everything that exists. Beautiful practice. So with that in mind, let's start with our first practice of the day. It's called life appreciation, and it is a breathing practice where we use more of the capacity of our lungs. So we start exhaling and then Slowly take a rich inhale. You can breathe either through your nose or your mouth. And remembering the lungs go from the base of the ribs up to the collarbones, invite yourself and set your intention to use more of your lung capacity as you breathe. Hello, Brooke. Thank you so much for joining. This is BAM Yoga, and we are starting our life appreciation practice. We breathe deep and slow, and we engage in 3 levels of life appreciation. The first one, look around you and see for all God-made things. Let's see the trees, the birds, the clouds, the sun, the flowers, the animals, people, all God-made things. Look about you and take a moment to recognize the magnificence in each one of them. All along you keep breathing, using more of your lung capacity, nurturing yourself with prana, which is the life force energy. Breathe in celebration, breathe in joy. Second level of life appreciation, the life that you have created for yourself. Check out the clothes that you wear, the things that you have chosen to buy that surround you, your home, your car, the cell phone that you use, whatever cellular service that you have chosen, the people that you choose to have in your environment, your family, your friends, your loved ones. Take a moment to appreciate the life that you also have created for yourself. Through your choices, through your willpower, through your efforts. And breathe in joy, breathe in celebration. Even as I keep speaking, you keep breathing and teaching yourself to use more of your lung capacity and find comfort in breathing more slow, more richly. And let's break the automatic also. Usually, even though the lungs go from the base of the ribs up to the collarbones, look at the size of those lungs. We are breathing in a very shallow way, using a very small portion of the lungs. But do the math. If you go only a few minutes without breathing, the body dies. Breathing is essential to life. So remembering that the lungs are this size, aim to use more of your lung capacity and breathe in celebration. Third level of life appreciation, the life that you are. You are life living at the level of your atoms, cells, molecules, organs, systems. Every single part is a building block. When it all comes together, it makes you. But appreciate from the atoms all the way to your entire physical body the magnificence and the life that exists in you. Appreciate every one of your organs and breathe, giving them blessings for the function that they perform and that allow us to experience different dimensions of life. It is so nice for us to be able to see, and we see in colors. It is awesome for us to hear, to taste, to smell, to touch, to think, to choose, to express ourselves, and to know what every experience that we take on this journey we call life is like. We are not here to be told what something is like. We are here to experience the whole of life and know through our direct experience what living is like. It is not the same to live as a mountain, as a grain of sand, as a star, as an animal, as an insect, as a person. We have embodied as a human person, and this is the experience that we are having. What a joy, what a beauty. Let's celebrate and let's express our joy, gratitude, and celebration by taking deep breaths. Inhale richly, exhale generously. Do an abundant exchange of life with life. Thank you, God, for life. I thank myself for the life that I choose to build for me and for others. And I choose to thank God for the life that I am, for the life that you are. What a beauty, what a joy. How awesome to start our days with this life appreciation practice. It sets the mood in a very different way, and it gets us ready to take on this journey of life one more time, one more day. Beautiful. First section of the practice completed, and now we move on to the second part. This is focused breathing, and we use a technique that is called Ujjayi breath. Here we're going to use the nose to breathe, not the mouth, the nose, and we're going to use not more of our lung capacity, but the whole lung capacity. So when you exhale, blow all the air out of your lungs. When you think you're done exhaling, keep blowing. I assure you there's more air in there. And then once the lungs are empty, slowly pacing yourself, breathing, filling up your lungs all the way to your collarbones. And keep that pace, keep that way of breathing, using the full of your lung capacity throughout the practice. So if you like, you can close your eyes, seal your lips, and open your heart. Begin to exhale. Once again, you're breathing through your nose. Once the lungs are empty, begin to inhale softly. Here you will have to invite yourself and teach yourself to find perfect comfort in breathing more slow. At the beginning, you may feel the impulse internally to rush both into exhaling or inhaling. But using your free will and willpower, teach yourself to find perfect comfort in breathing more and more slow, using the full lung capacity. I bring the microphone close to my face so that you may hear the breath flowing. We are making a subtle sound at the back of the throat. If you don't know how to perform this breathing technique, please visit my Instagram bio. There is a highlight called For BAM, and there's a video there where I instruct how to do this breathing. Practice it, it's very useful. You can engage with this type of breath all through your day, except when you talk. It is the only moment when you cannot do it. But else, you can do it anytime, anywhere. Harmonize yourself, expand yourself, connect with the divinity inside you, activate your soul in your life. Break the automatic and stay present and focused with your breath. Let your inhale softly become exhale. And then again your exhale smoothly turn into inhale. Remember to use the full capacity of your lungs. Keep your heart open and breathe through your nose. The breath is one of the most powerful tools we have to harmonize our energies, to transmute and lower energies into higher, dark energies into luminous, negative energies into positive. This beautiful song is called Joy, and we breathe in joy. We breathe in celebration. We breathe in freedom. Keep your awareness in your insides. Be attentive to your inner universe. Forget about planning for the rest of the day. Forget about remembering about what already has happened. Stay in the present moment. As you close your eyes, the third eye opens and allows you to see the inner universe. Begin to see how your energies change as you breathe in this way. Begin to notice how you feel more expanded, more certain, more confident. Breathing is such a powerful tool that in just a few moments, just by taking only a few breaths, we begin to notice its effects. There are many breathing techniques. This one is called Ujjayi breath. It means victorious breath. We claim victory of the light over darkness, of love over fear, of expansion over limitation. As you breathe in and fill up your lungs, feel your heart expanding, opening up, ready in yourself to take on your day. Deeply, intimately connected to your soul, the God in you, the divinity in you, the unlimited, infinite aspect of yourself, the soul. If you cannot deny you have a soul, perhaps you can accept it. And if you can accept the soul, maybe you can also realize that soul and God are one and the same. Through your soul, God is experiencing life in that embodiment that we call you. I invite you, if this has resonated with your heart, take this day and give yourself the opportunity to experience this one day, Tuesday, as God. Ask yourself, in face of your challenging situations and luminous situations, what would God do in face of this? How would God express itself and call upon your soul, soul of mine, show me divine ways, higher ways to interact with life, and see what happens. Once you put it to the test, share with me. I would love to know what benefits, what experiences you have. And then if you have any questions, any doubts, send me a direct message. I'll help you out. Beautiful. Let's move on now to the third section of the practice. This is part of the breathing section also, and we are going to add movement. We keep the same breathing technique, Ujjayi breath. We prioritize the breathing and we have the body follow. So let's start with the palms together in front of the heart, exhaling. You're breathing through your nose and allow yourself to blow all the air out of your lungs. When you begin to inhale, bring the arms up, look up. Breathe slowly, reach up high, lengthen the spine, lengthen your body. As you begin to exhale, arms come down, opening to the sides, opening your heart. Synchronize the movement of the body with the flow of the breath and choose to breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. The arms are not just falling down like this, but you are stretching, reaching out, expanding yourself. Stay conscious, stay present. Breathe richly, move freely. Breathe in joy, move in celebration. Celebrate your ability to move. How phenomenal it is for us to be able to move. That means that if we are in some place and perhaps we don't like it. We can move ourselves to a new place, to a new situation. That is freedom. Let's use it consciously. Next exhale, lean to the side, one hand down, the other arm overhead. Turn up your head and stretch. Create a twist in your spine. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lean to the other side. Inhale up. Next exhale, lean forward. Wherever you can reach is fine. Release the tension, the fighting. Inhale, come up. Exhale, side. Move with your breath. Pair the movement of the body with the flow of your breath. Breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. Stretch and make your body feel good. Make the twist. The spine gets activated, bringing good health, well-being, a healthy state of being inside you. You're nurturing your central nervous system, informing your whole body. Actually, your 5 bodies. Infusing them with the energy of well-being, joy, God connection, conscious living. Once again, I remind you this practice is called BAM Yoga. BAM stands for breathing, asana, and meditation. So we put together 3 very powerful practices within the science of yoga in one class. And we choose to engage our soul in our daily life. We activate the God within. God is within. Lean forward. Inhale, come up. Next exhale, arms come down, hands behind your back. Feet in front of you, flat on the ground. Fingers pointing forward. Don't point the fingers back like that. Point them towards your feet. Knees pointing up. With the next inhale, bring your hips up, tilt your head back, open the heart, stretch. Exhaling, come down slowly, no rush. Move with your breath and breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. One more time, slowly. Next exhale, come down and turn to your knees and hands. Hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width. Inhale, arch your back and look towards your belly button. Exhaling, curve your spine. Look forward and up. Stimulating the spinal cord has awesome benefits for the system. So move with grace, with love for yourself, for your life. Move in celebration to be you and for the life that you are. Inhale. Bring your spine to neutral and shift your left hand to the center of the mat. Next inhale, right arm up, twist, reach up high, open the heart. You're breathing through your nose, exhaling. Hand down, shift hands. Other arm up, twist, breathe deeply, move slowly. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Hands in front of you. Stuff the toes into the mat. And extend the legs, bringing the hips up in the air. This is downward dog. Bend one knee and the other. Twist your hips. Stretch, make it feel good. Next inhale, look forward and walk your feet between the hands. Exhale, head down, legs straight. Inhale, come up, arms up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Beautiful. Now we move on to the asana section of the practice. We change the music. We start with the sun salutation A. Feet together, arms down, step to the front of the mat. I am stepping towards the back so I can fit on the screen, but you go all the way forward on your mat. Feet together, arms down, exhale. Blow all the air out of your lungs, breathe through your nose. Next inhale, bring the arms up. Look up. As you begin to exhale, lean forward, reaching for your toes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands down, feet back. Slowly come down to the bottom of the push-up, keeping the elbows close to the ribs. Don't go like this with the elbows opened. Keep the elbows there, close to your ribs. If you need to rest your knees down, go for it until you develop upper body strength. Inhale, come up, cobra, lift the heart wide open. On the exhale, hips up in the air, downward dog. 5 breaths in downward dog. If you need to take a break, please go to child's pose. This is child's pose. Whether you are in child's pose or downward dog, your breath remains the same. You're using the full capacity of your lungs and you're breathing slow, richly. Staying present, conscious, aware. Next inhale, look forward, feet between the hands. Exhale, head down, legs straight. Inhale, come up, arms up, look up. Exhale, arms down. Awesome. One more time. Sun salutation A. Inhale, up. Exhale, fall forward, reaching for your toes. Keep the legs straight, feel the pull on your hamstrings. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands down, feet back, bottom of the push-up. Cobra inhaling. Downward facing dog exhaling. 5 breaths. You can choose whether to hold downward facing dog or go to child's pose. And choose also to keep your breath steady through the practice. Keep the posture active by pressing your heels towards the mat, your heart towards your toes. Feel your body stretching, opening up, releasing tension, fear, self-doubt. Next inhale, look forward, feet between the hands. Exhale, head down, legs straight. Inhale, come up, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Beautiful. Now, sun salutation B. Bend your knees. With an inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, legs straight, reach for your toes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands down, feet back. Bottom of the push-up. Let's do a few push-ups. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. If you like, you can rest your knees on the mat. Inhale, come up, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Next inhale, left foot forward, arms up, warrior one. Exhaling, hands to the front, foot to the back. Downward dog. You're moving with your breath. Stay present. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. With your next inhale, right foot forward, arms up, move slowly. Use the prana, the life force energy, to move your body. Exhale, hands to the front, foot to the back. Bottom of the push-up. Cobra. Downward facing dog. The body begins to heat up and we release. We are burning lower energies in the system. Make it a point to breathe using the full capacity of the lungs. Prioritize the breath and let the body follow. Every inhale lengthen, every exhale release. Lengthen the body and release lower energies. Next inhale, look forward, feet between hands. Exhale, head down, legs straight, go deeper. Bend the knees. Inhale, come up, chair pose. Exhale, legs straight, arms down. Fantastic. One more time, sun salutation B. This sequence of the sun salutations are so powerful. That's why I never skip them on this class. They take care of every part of the physical body and helps us integrate the 5 bodies. Bend the knees, inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean forward, legs straight, reach for your toes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands down, feet back, bottom of the push-up. Cobra, inhaling, open the heart. Exhale, downward dog. Inhaling, left foot forward, warrior 1. Exhale, hands to the front, foot back, chaturanga dandasana, bottom of the push-up. Cobra, inhaling. Downward dog, exhaling. Next inhale, right foot forward, arms up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down, foot back, chaturanga dandasana. Cobra, inhaling. Downward dog, exhaling. 5 breaths, downward facing dog. Breathe richly. Breathe freely. Stretch your body. Gently shake your head no and yes. Open your mouth wide, relax your jaw, release tension. Sometimes we hold on to things that we don't want to say or we don't allow ourselves to express. That generates tension in that area of the body. Release it. Next inhale, look forward, feet between the hands. Exhale, head down, legs straight. Bend your knees. Come up, inhaling, chair pose. With your exhale, legs straight, arms down. Shake it off. Beautiful. Next we do tree pose. This is a balancing posture. Many times during the day we feel that our life situations put us like in a place where we feel we're walking on a wire. It's uncertain, it could generate fear, insecurity. We practice here on the mat, so when those situations come up, we know that we can sustain to equanimity and tend to the situation from a place of grace. How about that? Beautiful. So, hands in prayer, bring your left heel towards your right ankle. Both feet are still on the ground and you're resolving to hold on to your breath even if you fall off the posture. So as you're ready, bring your foot off the ground, left foot off the ground, and place it anywhere below or above your knee. Never on your knee to avoid injuries. Wherever you are finding comfort is fine. And then, once you're standing on one leg, choose to keep breathing deep and slow, using the full capacity of your lungs. Fix your eyesight in one point, because when the eyes wander, the mind wanders. Open your branches to life, open your heart to life. Let your heart express itself in godly ways in your daily activities. For a deeper challenge, you can look up, and even if you fall off the posture, choose to keep breathing using the full capacity of your lungs. Prioritize the breath and surrender. Instead of fighting, surrender. Surrender to the grace in your life. As you feel ready, with an exhale, gently release and shake it off. Now we get ready for the other side. Right heel to left ankle, hands in prayer. Fix your eyesight on one point in front of you and resolve to keep breathing even if you fall off the posture. Bring the foot off the ground, anywhere below or above your knee. Do your variations as you like. Remember to prioritize your breath. The training here is to hold on to the breath whatever happens with the body. Breathe deeply, breathe slowly, choose equanimity. Choose to stay centered in your soul, in your heart, in your own divinity. For even a deeper challenge, you can close your eyes. If you fall over, keep breathing steadily. Shake it off. Fantastic. Next will be boat pose. I love this one as well. Hello, me teacher. So nice to see you. Mara. Fantastic. I'm so happy to see you all here in class and sending you all love. Let's move on now to the next section of the practice. This got stuck. There we go. Boat pose. So I'll start sideways. Come to seated. Bend your knees, feet flat on the ground. Roll the shoulders back. Lift your heart lightly, slightly towards the heavens. Knees together. And lean back, bringing the feet off the ground. Arms next to your knees, palms facing up, wide open, showing your eagerness to give and receive in life, freely, comfortably. Breathe using the full capacity of the lungs. This is Navasana, boat pose. As time passes, you will begin to feel the weight of your legs, but instead of focusing on that and fighting yourself to keep your legs up in the air, focus on this mantra: conviction, determination, consistency. Conviction, determination, consistency. Conviction, determination, consistency. Conviction, determination, consistency. Conviction is the energy that allows you to know what you want, choose what you want. Determination is the energy that allows you to know that you will achieve your goal no matter what obstacles come in your way. Expressing your divinity, your godliness, you can overcome any challenge and transmute any situation into opportunity. Consistency between thought, word, and action, and over time will allow you to reach your goal, even if it takes a while for you to get there. As you feel ready now, extend the legs. Give 3 full breaths. You can do this. Conviction, determination, consistency. As you feel ready, let your feet come down. Shake it off. Awesome. This is boat pose, Navasana. Very empowering posture. Fantastic. Hello, Evie. So nice. Now we move on to shoulder stand. This is an inversion. We're going to bring the body upside down. Ladies, if you're in your moon cycle, please do not do shoulder stand today. Instead, I invite you to do Viparita Karani. It is a restorative posture. It sets up your energies to flow smoothly, helping you with cramps, with uncomfortable feeling sensations that you may be experiencing due through the moon cycle. So for Viparita Karani, bring the legs up in the air. You can hold them in the air or rest them against the wall, arms by your sides, palms face up. Do about 15 breaths here. And for those of you that will do shoulder stand with me, lay on the back, bring your legs off the ground, buttocks off the ground, hands to the lower back, torso off the ground, extend your legs up. Once in the posture, please do not turn your head. Just to keep your neck safe. All the weight of the body is resting in your neck area. So if you turn the head to the sides, you may create injury. That is not needed. This is a practice of well-being. So don't injure yourself. Breathe richly using the full capacity of your lungs, even as you're upside down or life seems to put you upside down. You remain equanimous. This is a choice. Today is Tuesday and we celebrate our ability to choose. With the next exhale, slowly lower the feet overhead. Extend the arms behind the back. And maybe your feet touch the ground. If they don't, then use something, a chair, a book, or a yoga block to hold your feet higher. And the main part here is to breathe slowly using the full capacity of your lungs. Optional, you can interlace the fingers, extend the arms. All along, choose to use the full capacity of your lungs as you breathe in as well as out. With your next exhale, slowly roll out of the posture. Undo your fingers, hands flat on the mat. Slowly the legs come down. Next will be fish. Legs extended, toes pointing away from your head. Lift the heart inhaling and slide the elbows towards your feet. Tilt the head back and let the crown of your head rest on the mat. The action of lifting the heart removes the weight of the neck. So the head is just a point of support, but it's not bearing weight. Option 1 stays there. Option 2, arms and legs off the ground, and still the action of lifting the heart removes the weight of the neck. Breathe abundantly and freely. As you feel ready, gently release. Careful with your neck. Curl the knees into the heart and softly sway left and right. Left and right. Giving your back a soft massage. Make yourself feel good. No one else in life is responsible for you feeling well. Only you. Roll over to the one side of the body. Help yourself up to seated. And before moving on to Shavasana, let's take a brief moment to give thanks. Gus, my brother, so nice to see you, always. So we take a moment to give thanks. We thank all the masters and sages, gurus, teachers that came before us and left the practice, the science of yoga for us to instruct and do ourselves today. So magnificent of a legacy. I am deeply grateful for it. And if you are too, please do this mantra with me. Parama Rishipyo Namaha. Parama Rishipyo Namaha. Acharya Devo Baba. Acharya Devo Baba. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Life for yoga. Next is Shavasana. World favorite. Lay on your back. Separate your feet to the width of your mat. Arms by your sides, palms face up. Once again, showing your eagerness, your openness and readiness to give and receive in life freely and abundantly. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, open the mouth, stick the tongue out, roll the eyeballs in all directions, sigh and relax. Let your body melt on your mat. Inhale. Inhale deep. One more time. Come back to your usual breathing pattern. And be still in your body, in your mind, in your feelings, emotions. This is not planning ahead time. This is not remembering time. This is not making decisions time. This is not labeling whatever I see in life time. This is simply being time. Be the watcher of whatever arises, and if there's nothing arising, awesome. Be in complete silence and stillness while remaining awake and aware. If you come to a place where there are no thoughts coming in or going out, if you are able to stop your body from moving for a moment and disengaging from the flow of emotions and feelings, that is a meditative state. A place of inner silence, inner stillness. We first practice bringing everything to stillness. Eventually, we can even engage in action and interaction while keeping the insides silent, still, pristine. That state allows us to get in the flow of life, in harmony with it, And we practice here on the mat to extend that state into our daily life once we engage with our everyday activities. This is how we escape or skip worrying. A tendency readily available for the mind, the ego, to worry, to stress, to generate problems from where there are no problems. Stay clear in your mind and bring your heart forth, inviting your soul to be active in your life. As you feel ready, begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes, your ankles, your wrists, your elbows, your knees. Hug your knees close to your heart and sweetly sway left and right. Eventually roll over the side of your body and help yourself up to seated. Awesome. Now we move on to the third section of the practice, meditation. So for meditation, it is essential that we put the body in a comfortable posture. If the body begins to give us complaints about discomfort, itchiness, whatever it is, then we get distracted easily and we stray away from the meditation practice. So make yourself very comfortable, sit up or stand up. I don't recommend to do meditation laying down because it's very easy to fall asleep. A very common way to escape being aware in life. So once you're comfortably seated, bring your spine to straight. No need to make it rigid. Roll the shoulders back, close the eyes, open the heart. And if you like, once again, engage your Ujjayi breath. Breathe through your nose using the full capacity of your lungs. You can sit on your chair or the mat or the floor or wherever you are choosing to. In this posture, lotus posture, Padmasana, or just your legs crossed, or with your feet down, however is comfortable for you. After all, in this meditation, we transcend the body. So just make your body comfortable so that it's not complaining while you're aiming to connect with the soul. Through moving and doing, you connect with your physical body. Through thinking, remembering, planning, decision making, you connect with your mind. Through your emotions and feelings, you connect with your emotional body. To connect with your soul, skip doing, moving, thinking, feeling, and engage simply in being. And at this time, be aware, be awake, be the watcher. Remembering the beginning of the practice, I extended an invitation to you today to ask yourself, and this could be the first time for this day that you ask yourself, self meaning the soul, to express itself in your life. Day in and day out, you're choosing, usually, the ego to come forth and lead your life. In my understanding, the ego, formed by the physical, mental, and emotional aspects of ourselves, is accustomed to exchange with life from fear and all its ramifications, pride, anger, shame, guilt, remorse, regret, being better than others. And that is not a bad thing per se, but when we live consciously, we realize that if we put ourselves higher, we are forcing others to be below or lower. Is that loving to you? Is that how you actually feel the best? How you would be celebrating life? With deep joy? In my case, I choose to see everyone thriving, not me alone. We can visualize well-being for all, peace, gracefulness, joy, well-being, good health, physical, mental, emotional, energetic, and spiritual, for all. Why not? The light of the divine, the light of life, is like the light of the candle. It does not diminish when we share it, but instead it increases. Share the goodness and surround yourself with more and more goodness. Why not? Goodness for all, goodness for the self, goodness for everyone, everywhere. Bring your attention to your heart. Even though your eyes are closed, your third eye can easily take you down to your heart, from your head to your heart. That is indeed the longest journey we'll take this lifetime. Moving ourselves from the head to the heart. They say it's a 13-inch long journey, the longest in life. The head, the ability to think, to imagine, to create fantasy and illusion, many times develops in such way that it becomes very ready to create darkness, limitation, contraction, impossibility. You may have experienced that in your own life. The tendency to create darkness, difficulty, challenges, impossibility for something is great for the mind. But when we want to imagine, visualize, create a virtual reality that actually expresses how we want to live, beautiful things, beautiful opportunities, abundance, the mind is not so ready to do so. Have you noticed that? The readiness of the mind to go to the darkness is not the same as its readiness to go to the light. If that is your case, train yourself. Put your mind at your service instead of you serving it. Choose to break the automatic of the mind and enter consciously to direct and operate that mind. Use your free will, use your willpower. And remember, this is a good day to do this. It is Tuesday. Choose freely to be free. Free from contraction, darkness, limitation, not enoughness,